guys, welcome back to another video. It is me, Spyfire VR here. Before we start the video, I'm gonna show you a few things. I officially have a fan code. The fan code, my official fan code, is Spyfire. No VR, just Spyfire. You should look for someone looks like me, and then someone with this name, Spyfire VR. Make sure there's an underscore between the VR. So that's all the things I need to say. Now it's time for the requirements. So you're going to need at least a big bag of goop. You need at least one. No, you don't. So you only need one bag because this mech isn't. Shut! So yeah, I'm just gonna go to how to build the mech. The things you need unlocked are either big bags or normal bags. One of these two, it doesn't matter. You could have both of them. Just use any one you want. Any melee weapon of your choice. Obviously, a bag of goop. You can't buy the goop. I don't know if I'm saying that now. And then, I really recommend, like, flashlights to put on the mech. You also need boxes if you want to make the head of the mech. That's all I could think of. So, the mech I'm going to make, it ain't going to be too cool. I'm going to get the stuff you need. Get something that is a melee weapon, but it can't break. Like, no matter what, it won't break. And then get a normal or a big backpack. It can't be a tiny one. Now, what you're going to want to do, you're going to get one piece of goop. You're going to put it on the thing that's going to be the handle first. And then you're just going to pressure. You're not going to drop it, you're just going to... And then now it's connected. So now you're just going to add as many backpacks as you like. Don't put too much or you literally won't be able to move. I'm going to put 3 since it's not heavy, but like it's also not light. Alright. Okay. So now you can see when you pick up the crowbar, it picks up all the backpacks if you did the crowbar sticking it to that. Make sure the goop was on the crowbar first and then you just pushed it in. Or whatever you're using as a handle. You have to use melee if you want it to be a punching thing. So now, you don't have to do what I'm going to do. The end of it, you could put whatever you want. Just customize it. I, personally, am going to put an ogre fist for the example. Make sure you put the goop on, for this one, make sure you put the goop on the bag first. There we go. And now, if you pick it up, you could use it. I also recommend holding it at the end here. It just makes it easier to move around. Now, for the other arm, you're going to do what you did, but you could make it different at the end if you want. So, I'm going to quickly fix that, and then I'm going to make the other arm. So, I'm going to do that. Take this, put this right over here. I'm going to get more. Oh yeah, by the way, you do need like a decent amount of money for this. Since you will most likely have to buy all of them, I don't think you're just going to have these sitting around in your stash. Unless they're like big bags. If they're big bags, then I understand that, because not a lot of people have them unlocked. So they just like keep them in their stash without like ever taking them away. So you can like multi-use them. There. Now I'm going to actually redo this. It wasn't really straight. Now, I know you guys might think I'm doing it the wrong way, but I'm doing it upside down, so it's like easier to put stuff. Now, for the flashlight, you could put any amount of flashlights you want. Again, most of the stuff I'm gonna use is like fully not required, but it's just I would use it because why not? So I'm gonna put a flashlight on. It walks. So far, this is what I have. And if we come over to the mirror, this looks pretty sick. Now, I'm going to finish the left arm. So I'm going to finish it. Now for the left arm, I'm pretty sure I want to do something with long range, like projectiles. So like, oh, I know. The right one could be the stuff that damages it, and the left one, it could be what like will help you see or stun the monsters. So I have a flare gun, which you could activate by pulling trigger while grabbing the crowbar. And then I have a flashlight, which you just press the button you use to do for a flashlight. So this should walk. So I could do the flashlight separately. You see it walks. And then I could do the flare gun. Yo! Okay, so, but whenever you use a flare gun, you do gotta replace it. So it is a one-time use. But, still pretty sick. Now for the base, you're gonna get a box and get a backpack. You're going to put the backpack inside. Well, no, you're gonna put the backpack on the back of the box where the box opening is right here on this side, and then put the backpack on the opposite of it. And then you just put the backpack on. And then it will like go around your face. So this is what the mech looks like without it, since I don't have the box unlocked. I'd say this looks pretty good, and if you don't like holding it by the tips because like they're not close enough, you could hold them anywhere on the crowbar you want. So like this would be a little bit more comfortable for me. And if it's like really heavy, you could add some things on it, but I feel like I should add a revolver for like backup on this one. Like that. Then I could hold it by the tip. And then I could do that to load it. Doesn't matter if the backpack's open. The backpacks really have like no purpose. So make sure you don't accidentally pick up items with it. Then I could shoot. And then I also have the thing over here where I could activate. And then I could shoot the flare gun. So like, you could shoot like a revolver. You could also punch like a melee. And then you could shine flashlight. And then you could shoot the flare gun for one time. Now I am going to bring it up here in the caves to show you, actually the mines, to show you it walks. And then I'm going to come back and do the outro. But I just want to show you, if you do a flashlight, it would really help if you're doing a mining mech. So, activate it, and it walks. See? Pretty sick. This is just how to make basic mech. So I will be doing more mech tutorials, more mech tutorials. But I do have to end this one short because it's really late from where I am. So I am going to do the outro of the video with the mech hands. By the way, I will, if I get a box, I will do a tutorial of how to do the mech base, but you could just go to Woobly VR. The creator of this whole mech series is going to be based off of. That dude is sick. But this is the end of the video. Remember, like and subscribe. I'm going to make it hot. Pew pew!